this is a little bit random, but I've been thinking about just all the people that I was really close to before I started heading down just like a tough path. Like before I got into that really abusive relationship, and then of course that abusive relationship is what introduced me to opiates and, you know, led me down that addiction path. It was all just a terrible mess for the last several years. But thinking about all that, thinking about the people that I used to know, I want to rekindle some of those friendships that, like, I was a bridesmaid in this one girl, or a couple, I've been a bridesmaid in a lot of weddings, but I've had a couple really good friends, and life, of course, took us different paths, but I think it says a lot that after all these years, and some people you haven't seen in years, like this girl, I haven't seen her in years. I'm talking about someone specifically. Just now that I'm reflecting on all that, there are some people that I really miss, and I was just so consumed in my life, but I wonder if they would be open to being my friend again. I know it's so silly, it's such a random thing to bring up, but yeah, I had some really good solid friends, and of course, like, they have kids now and stuff, so I always thought, well, we're just in different places in life, but that shouldn't prevent me from, like, just getting to know who they are now, and maybe seeing if we could have a friendship now. But I was in this girl's wedding, and I just think she's the coolest person. She was always really honest and there for me, and it's crazy, all the people I've met throughout the years, and I have good people in my life now, but all those people I've met throughout the years, I still will think about, you know, certain people because they made such an impact on me. There's a plane flying right above me, so, it's kind of loud. So, yeah, I know this is random, but I'm just thinking about hitting her up and being like, hey, would you want to, like, get some coffee or something? I know it's so lame that I'm even talking about this, like, I should just send the message and get it over with, but then I think to myself, too, like, what if she's, like, seeing that, she knows that I went through that abusive relationship because she was my friend through all of that, and she, of course, like, tried to get me away from it, like, she saw that I was kind of exposed to some unfortunate things that led me down that path. And it has been a long time, so I'm like, I wonder if she'll be like, oh, that's so weird that out of nowhere, you know, now you want to be my friend? Is it because now you're sober and you're just like, oh, now you remember me? I don't know. I worry about all those terrible case scenarios, but screw it. Life is short. I'm going to see if she wants to just get some coffee, and even if it's to hang out with her and her daughter, that would be cool. I really miss her and her friendship. Anyway, yeah, it also just got me thinking, like, I'm really happy for the people, too, that deserve to have a great life. My little brother, he was always loving to me, no matter the disappointment I'd put my family through, falling back into addiction, or having to go home and try to detox, like all these crazy situations. He never judged me or made me feel bad about myself or like put that kind of guilt on me. He was always sweet and loving, and I'm just so thankful that he's now married and has a kid, and now I'm an aunt. So I've got a nephew now, which is his son, and I'm just so thankful. I was thinking about that too. I'm so happy that he found, and she's perfect. He found the perfect girl for him. She's so sweet, and they've got this beautiful son. I think that people that genuinely are good-hearted, good things will come to them. Because for a long time he was single, and me and my older brother, we were a little bit more like, you know, had some issues or whatever, and long-term relationships that would end or whatever. And my little brother, he basically was single for long periods of time, but he's the one that deserved to be in a relationship probably more than me and my older brother, because we were just a little more wild, and I don't know. But he's such a good kid. My point is, I'm so glad that he finally got what he deserved in life, which is a beautiful wife, a beautiful son, and I couldn't be happier for him. I've talked about my brother in one of my other videos on here, and I cried about how I didn't steal his car one day when I could have, because I was so sick, and I told him that I respected him and that I would rather try to find some random person, give me a ride, or just struggle a little harder to get to where I needed to go. I'd rather do that than disrespect him and take his car like that. That's what I said in the video. You can watch it if you want. But that's the same little brother that I'm talking about. I love him so much. He's always been such a mature, sweet young boy. I still see him as a boy, even though he's like, you know, almost 30. But I love my little brother, and I'm really thankful that me and my family are all close again. I mean, we never really were like not close, but now that, of course, I'm in a much better place too, more stable, we see each other more often, and I think they feel a little bit more comfortable being a part of my life, because I understand it's hard to stay close to people that struggle with addiction, because it's a scary thought to think that you might get that call one day that they OD'd or something, and it's a hard thing to get close to people or stay close to people that you know could die at any moment, that are, you know, really out there struggling. But yeah, I'm thankful that they're all still supportive of me, which they always have been, but we all see each other a lot more. And this is why I stay sober. This is why I will never fuck with that shit again. Excuse my language. I just have so many people I care about. Of course, I care about me as well, and life is just beautiful. I don't want to waste it anymore. I don't want to hurt and let down the people that I love, and I especially don't want to let myself down. But yeah, if you're also in recovery, you have hope. Please know that. Counseling has helped me a lot. There are just so many different ways to change the way you view yourself and view your life. And once you change that perspective, it could change everything. But it's not just something that's going to happen overnight, especially if you don't seek that help, because obviously I couldn't do it myself, which is why I kept crashing and burning. So seeking counseling, actually getting help outside of me, needed to happen, or I was just going to keep repeating those same patterns. But yeah, go out there, embrace the help, embrace the support. Yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. Bye.